Yo, what's up?
So,
Uh, what'd you think about like the Craig bot thing that just says now recording? It's kind of
uh, it's on it. Yeah, it's a little bit aggressive, not gonna lie, but
funny,
I mean, I like it.
right? All right. Welcome back to I guess a small bonus episode where we're just gonna talk about what's it called? The new Game of Thrones trailer. That's literally it. That's the only topic of conversation.
hmm
Um, you've watched it more than I have,
Oh yeah, dude, I'm a nerd for this shit.
so hit me up. What'd you think? Well, what'd you see? What am I supposed to get out of this?
Um, well, so there were a few things, right?
Yeah.
So there's one little bit of spoilers, but um, for this season, I think, because it was in a poster, not related to the
Mhm.
trailer. It was in a poster that they released.
Yeah.
Um, little bit, kind of big, I guess. It looked like Cersei's crown uh, was on one of the skulls underneath the White Walker. You can Google the poster. There's just like a White Walker on his horse, like whatever the Night King, I guess, on his horse,
Yeah.
on top of a massive pile of skulls, and towards the bottom right, there's a skull with her crown on it. And I was like, okay,
Huh.
that's a little interesting. Then um, I guess I'll start with Cersei.
Yeah.
There's like one scene where she's just kind of like sipping wine and looking around. Like it almost looked like she was crying for a bit, and then she just kind of like, well, there's nothing left to do but drink. That's almost like what I saw in that. So I was like, well, dude, what if she just like rides out the whole thing and says like, fuck it, I'm not going anywhere, and then like Night King just into King's Landing, and she's just like waiting for him to show up.
Just kind of what she did in what was it? Battle of Blackwater Bay, where she's like, all right, we're losing the battle. I'm just like gonna poison my kid and then kill myself.
Yeah, kind of like similar thing. Um, Because then there was like another scene where
Yeah.
they're all in the Great Hall and it's completely empty and Cersei's on the throne and she has her like henchmen or whatever basically guarding her and I'm like, all right, it's a little weird. I don't know what's up with that.
I
Um,
know one thing that particularly stood out was like the last bit of the trailer for me, which is
oh
just
yeah,
like,
when they're all just like standing off waiting, I
yeah,
was
exactly. Like
trying to figure out where that was. Um,
that looks like the battle for Winterfell because that's what they keep talking about. Like there's a episode
dude, there's
called.
there's gonna be a battle for Winterfell, but they're gonna lose. Like they're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
lose at Winterfell for
Hmm.
sure. And then uh there's like that scene or whatever with Jamie being like, I promise I fight for the living, I intend to keep that promise. Like he's
Yeah.
definitely talking to Cersei in that scene for sure. Because that's when he tells Cersei to fuck off basically, because now right now he's still like under her thumb a little bit. That this is
But
all just like opinionated, like, by the way.
I mean, he
So
kind of told her to fuck
obviously.
off when he's just like, all right, I'm leaving and I'm
I
going
know.
to Winterfell.
Well, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I feel like he's gonna go back and talk to her and just be like, listen, you gotta help us or you're just gonna die with them. So
Yeah. No,
yeah,
that's exactly what I'm thinking as well.
that's what I think
I
is
feel
gonna.
like,
I feel like he's gonna ride back to King's Landing and be like, all right, I've seen this. Like they're gonna lose, right? Hear me out. They're gonna lose at Winterfell.
yeah,
Significant people are gonna be left. They're gonna retreat to Dragonstone because that's a smart fucking thing to do.
yeah.
He's gonna
And you
ride to
think that's
King's
where the,
Landing,
yeah,
be like, hey, fuckhead, listen to me. I've seen this. I know it's coming. I'm gonna keep my promise and fight for the living and not die for them. So come with me and we can fight this, or just stay and die.
like
That's what I think is gonna happen.
what I'm seeing is like the very start of the trailer. That seems like an aftermath scene of what happened at the Battle for Winterfell. I feel like they've been selling
No,
Battle of Winter. You don't
okay.
think so?
The
You don't
opening
think
with
like,
Arya running away.
yeah, like opening with like
No,
Arya bloodied, kind of like
no.
running from something.
I think that's running from. I think she's running from killing somebody.
You
Honestly,
think she?
I thought for a little bit that she kills Cersei, and she's
You think
because
it's
those
that
those.
late?
Yeah, I feel like she does it just cause.
Uh, I'll tell you what my thoughts are, and this is like just from what I kind of see them do with these trailers that come out, is that they only kind of have major scenes from the first like 3 to 4 episodes. and then nothing from the remaining episodes.
Yeah. No. Okay. Right. So they have the scene with what are their fucking names? The wildling that like is now leading the charge with John, the red-haired
Oh, Tormund.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know why I just spaced on his name. And the Lord of the Light dudes with the flaming sword, they're busting out of the fucking wall crumbling down. They're obviously running back to Winterfell to tell them like, hey, they're fucking coming. Like they got past the wall.
yeah,
And then Jon and Daenerys were already on their way.
yeah.
So I feel like it's gonna be them getting to Winterfell before Jon and Dany. Oh no. Actually, I take that back because the scenes from them marching in,
Yeah.
like that shit wouldn't be happening if it wasn't like if they knew that it was coming, they wouldn't be like casually marching into Winterfell. They'd be like full steam ahead, like get the fuck to Winterfell.
Okay, so what do you
I
think
feel like
is how early into the season or how late into the season do you think the scene where John and Danny are just walking
mad
towards
early, mad early. That's got to
like
be like
to
first. That's got to be like first episode.
you think the end of the first episode is the two of them like just walking towards their dragons or something like that?
No. That
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like
that
the
I think
dragons
no. John, you talking about John and Danny walking up to the dragons?
walking up to the two dragons. Like the
That
dragons
I think they're back at Dragonstone for that, bro.
they were literally on the ship to like weren't they? Yeah, they
No,
were on the ship to Winterfell at the end of the thing.
what? No. Okay, not when they just like walk up to the dragons in the trailer. Is that what
Okay,
you're
the
talking about?
no, what I'm talking about is it's complete snow around them, right? And they're walking up to their two dragons.
Maybe. Hold up. Did I miss something in that?
It's like a minute and 20 into the trailer, or a minute 24 into the trailer.
Yeah. Okay, I see it. Hold up. Oh, it is snow-capped. You're right.
And it like later on in the
Yeah. So
trailer, or
that
earlier on in the trailer, you kind of see the
so
dragons going.
the dragons are in Winterfell. We know that.
The
Um,
dragons flew to Winterfell, or closer to
yeah,
Winterfell, which is why I'm thinking.
we know that they're there. So yeah.
Do you think that's their entrance into Winterfell? Do you think they just come
No,
into Winterfell fucking on dragons?
no, dude. We've seen the. There's a scene with them marching with the Unsullied straight up to Winterfell.
Oh, well, there's
That's what
also
I
a
was
scene.
talking about. Like
There's also a scene. Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about. But
that
okay,
happens mad early, and then the dragon flies over Sansa
yeah,
on the wall.
yeah.
That scene, those two scenes are gonna happen really close to each other, if not in direct, like
I think that that's probably happening together, like within like
probably like as they showed it,
yeah,
because like that's them just arriving, and Sansa's like, "Holy shit, those are dragons." Um, yeah,
Gendry makes a
and
return.
then so
Yeah,
literally like most of these clips are literally from the first episode, I bet,
I
because
have a feeling
then
like
they're in the crypt, right?
yeah,
There's Gendry.
yeah,
Okay,
and we see
except for them like gearing up, right? Like and the
that's
fight scenes
Winterfell
at
though.
the end. Yeah, no, that is
That
definitely Winterfell.
yeah.
I thought about it and I was like, maybe that's Castle Black, but that doesn't make any sense.
Also, Jamie with stuff burning around him. That's also Winterfell as well.
No, yeah, no, that's the fight in Winterfell. They definitely fight in Winterfell because
Do you think
that
Jamie?
no, right. So
Yeah,
that's definitely the plan because they've always talked about how like Winterfell, if you can't breach the wall, they can just wait you out.
yeah.
So that's definitely the plan. They definitely fight in Winterfell, but I'm telling you, they fucking lose and they run
Oh,
away.
I am 100%
I'm telling
on
you,
your
they
side of
lose.
that. I know that they're gonna lose the Battle of
They have to
Winterfell.
retreat to Dragonstone because come on,
Like
what else do you do?
I
Like
genuinely think that like the second episode, because remember that what is this, like 6 episodes or 8 episodes?
six,
6 episodes, right?
like hour and a half supposedly long episodes.
I'm thinking that the last like 10 or 20 minutes of either the first or the second episode are the Battle of Winterfell. That's it.
It's not going to be the first episode, I don't think.
Then it's gonna be the second one. I don't think that they're
It
gonna
has to be
delay
the
it past
second
that.
one. No, it has to be the second one because there's no way that it can
Be like the
feasibly
third one
line
or
up.
something like that.
Like there's you can't spend that much time
Yeah.
and not have that happen in their world.
because there's also going to be
Because
they've
like if you
already
think about it,
yeah.
like the wall came crashing down, and one of them's riding a fucking dragon.
Yeah, it's
Like
going to be
he's gonna
really
get there
quick.
at some point.
He's going to get there really quickly. Like
In
that's the thing.
theory, he can't outrun the people that are running from the wall to go tell them that the wall's broken. But I'm not going to talk about that because that kind of defeats the plot line. I feel like a little bit because I feel
Okay.
like that's definitely the thing. Is they're like the scene with them like running out is
Yeah.
them running away from the wall, and then they're gonna go tell them what happened. Right? It's
All
like
right.
30. It's like 30 seconds in.
This is my entire aspect of what I think happens. At least everything that we've seen so
Oh wait,
far.
maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, it's not what I
Uh,
thought it was. Okay, I lied. That's just
everything that
them
we've seen
walking
so far,
around. What the
right?
heck?
Like literally everything that we've seen so far is in the first at the very most 4 episodes. We're not seeing a little bit from the last 2 episodes. Nothing from the last 2 episodes is in
Oh
the
no,
middle.
we're not even seeing anything from the last 3, bro.
And also, they've talked about the fact that they have the longest and the biggest fight scene ever put to film.
That has to be the Battle of Winterfell.
You think that's going to be the Battle of Winterfell, or do you think that's going to be the Battle of Westeros? And the Battle of Westeros is the battle between the living and the dead. That's what
I
I'm
know.
going to guess.
No, but the Battle of Westeros, right? That's like I don't know. It seems like to me that doesn't have to be the like
The be all end all.
super. No, that doesn't have to be like the super budgeted. Like to me, you can probably cover that pretty quickly. The Battle of Winterfell is like it's super familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Significant people are probably gonna die,
Mm-hmm.
and it like I don't know. It just seems like it would be like a lot easier to have like Winterfell. You can't run. Everything's gonna be close quarters. You can't like take advantage of anything. If you retreat to Dragonstone, that's a fucking island. What like I don't know. I feel like you'd be able to take advantage of that pretty easily, and it'd be like I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
I feel like there's other places that they could go. Like
so here's where I'm going to disagree. Like, I don't think that they're going to have their biggest battle happen at the start of the season. Because then
well, I mean obviously, but it's I want to think that way.
like my
Because you have
idea.
because at this
Yeah,
point, right? At this
yeah,
point, think about it. They're gonna be at full like army strength
yeah.
unless they get the help of literally everybody else.
Mm-hmm. No, it's
So
the
like this will
Unsullied.
be like
Yeah,
the unsullied like
the
all
dragons.
the fucking characters that we've invested time into.
Yeah.
Like all of them.
This
Except
is
for the ones
basically
that hate us. Like
yeah.
this is the battle. That's why I think that. Just because it's like it's everybody.
Hmm.
All the significant players are involved in this like fight.
The Battle of Winterfell. Yeah, no, I get what
And
you're
then
saying.
if you get to the Battle of Westeros, assuming that happens,
Yep.
you have to have like armies of other nations from around the fucking world on your side. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
No, like okay. So here's what we know about the Battle of Winterfell. The Dothraki are going to be there. The Unsullied are going to be there.
yes,
Everyone pledged to House Stark is going to
everyone
be
pledged to House Stark,
not to House.
Daenerys,
Yeah, but not to the Lannisters. Like
literally just not to the Lannisters, but then like everybody else that is basically a good guy
yeah, is going to be at the
is
Battle
gonna
of
be
Winterfell.
yeah, like
Huh.
that's my like that's why I think that because like what else are they gonna do?
Do you think the entire second episode is just the battle?
Dude, that would be fucking insane.
Just an hour and a half long battle episode?
That would be mental. I don't know if everybody could handle that.
They've literally talked about the fact that like this is the longest ever put to screen. Like the people that I know that are, I know one person who's a wildling chieftain for Game of Thrones,
What?
and yeah, yeah,
What?
yeah. When I did like the Game of Thrones tour when I was in Northern Ireland, like my tour guide was someone who acted in Game of Thrones,
Oh shit.
and when season 7 rolled around, he got promoted from like being a wildling character to a wildling chieftain, and
Oh
he survived the end of season 7.
Oh my god.
So he's in season 8. Like and that's the main thing, which is just like it's going to be like a long battle because Battle of the Bastards was almost 30 minutes. It was like 27 minutes long.
No, I know. This one, probably gonna be like 50.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Like I genuinely think like the
It
entire
can't be the.
gearing
It
up.
cannot be the whole episode.
No, I'm not saying it's gonna be the whole episode.
But
I am
it
saying
is definitely
like
over half of the episode will
it's
be
30
invested into
minutes.
that battle scene.
It's 30 minutes of the second episode. The first 30 minutes of the second episode are the gearing up scenes, the get prep for the battle and everything like that. Like the entire like the lead up to Helm's Deep kind of thing. That's what's going to happen in the first 30 minutes of the second episode, and then
No,
it's like an
you're
hour
so
long
you're
battle.
that's such an accurate fucking description or analogy. Like
Like the entire
the
Helm's Deep.
Battle of Helm's
Yeah,
Deep.
yeah.
Like they're just gonna be on the inside. They can't go anywhere.
That's literally what I'm thinking. Like I'm thinking this is going to be the modern Battle of Helm's Deep kind of thing.
Probably. Yeah,
The only thing
honestly.
is that I have no idea how. Like I have a feeling Jamie's going to
Except you
die.
can't. Dude, Jamie.
I have a feeling that Jamie's gonna die at the Battle of Winterfell. I think he's escaped death way too many times. The
Uh,
last thing that we saw,
yeah, no, that it would complete his character arc if you think about it.
yeah, like I'm not. This is what I'm thinking, and the reason why it kind of makes sense for me, like from a poetic point of view. The last thing that Cersei did was she's just like, "I will kill you if you leave," and then she
And then
kind
he
of gives
left.
the order, and then he leaves, and like that's what I think is gonna be his entire like why she's crying or something like that is like the news kind of hits her that the last Lannister that was left, apart from the kid that she has,
No,
uh,
yeah, like she's gonna be the last Lannister
she's gonna be the last
pretty
Lannister,
early on.
and her unborn child
Yeah.
though. That's another thing. Like we
Yeah.
can't forget that.
Yeah.
So that's my entire thing. Where I think like Jamie's gonna be there, and he's gonna die at the Battle of Winterfell. He's gonna be like the major sacrificial lamb, apart from like
Grey
the
Worm's
end
gonna
of the
die.
Grey Worm's gonna die. I
Grey
wouldn't
Worm's
be.
gonna die because he should have been dead when they got jumped.
Yeah, back when what's his name, the best knight in the world died.
Mormont. Wasn't it Mormont? No, no,
No,
no,
no,
no.
no.
It was
Mor-
no, not Mormont. I'm thinking of
he was in the King's Guard.
Sir
Why am I
Barristan.
blanking? Barristan Selmy. That's it. Yeah, when Barristan Selmy died, that's when Grey Worm should have died. So I think he's gonna
Yes,
die.
that is 100% when Grey Worm should have died. Grey Worm should not have made it out alive for that.
So I think we're gonna. I think Tormund and Beric are dead.
uh, Gendry has to survive.
Gendry's gonna survive.
Gendry has to
Yeah.
survive. Jon and Dany have to survive, obviously.
Arya has to survive to an extent. I think.
Arya will survive.
I think it would be kind of a really fucking Game of Thrones move to
It
kill off
would be.
Sansa.
It would be. That's what I'm thinking. Honestly, it would be because she can't defend herself.
Yeah, to an extent. Yeah,
Like she's probably gonna die.
but she
And
also technically has the veil under her control because after the death of
yeah,
after Peter's death, like after Baelish's death, then she's the next in line kind of thing.
yup.
Yo, there's gonna be a lot of people dying in this battle.
Dude,
Like,
yes.
I think
Yes,
like four
correct.
people, four major
No,
characters are gonna
at
make it
least
out alive. That's it.
no. There's gonna be more than 4.
Who else do you think is gonna make it out? I'm putting
Um,
down. I'm putting my chips down on Arya.
well, okay. Are we talking about besides Jon and Daenerys? Because those are given.
No, including Jon and
Oh,
Dany.
including Jon and Dany.
Jon, Dany, Arya. What the hell?
It has to be Sam or Bran. Then it has to be one of the two.
Oh shit! Yeah, I think Bran makes it out. Okay, make
Yeah,
that
so
maybe
it
like
can't be-
5 or
can't-
6.
Yeah. So if you take out Jon and Dany, because those are a given.
Yeah.
I say I agree with Arya. I'd say probably.
Wait, you still talking? Your mic just cut out. Shit.
Bran because
Yeah.
Sam's
Drew, your mic
extent of
just cut
use
out.
is literally all that he found in the Citadel.
Okay, you're back
Oh.
now. You're back now.
Hello?
Go ahead.
What the fuck? Really? Hello? That was weird. Okay. Yeah. So I'm thinking that
Yeah.
Bran probably makes it out because the level of knowledge of Sam over Bran, Sam's like the only purpose he has
That's
really
true.
now
Yeah.
is to give them the information that he found at the Citadel. And then Bran is all knowing, so I feel like that's a pretty high priority. Let's see. Well, let's think of it this way. Brienne's gonna die, Mormont's gonna die. Tyrion will Oh, what about Tyrion?
Tyrion lives.
Tyrion lives, so he won't be the only other Lannister.
Yeah.
Alright.
Tyrion is like
Tyrion lives.
their audience representation, so you can't kill off like a member of the audience. Like that's kind of what it is, basically. He like that's what I kind of
A
see it as.
little,
Like
I guess. I mean,
Tyrion's
I didn't think he was gonna die anyway, but I didn't think that's why they kill him. I mean, that you're
Oh wait,
probably
then that
right,
means
but
she's not the last Lannister because like Tyrion's
no,
a
yeah,
Lannister.
no, yeah, yeah, she's definitely not because I forgot about Tyrion. Tyrion probably gonna live from that, but then you have like Brienne, Mormont. Honestly, I see them killing Sansa just because it's them. And then Arya has a means to defend herself, so she'll probably get out of it.
Yeah, like her entire
She
character is a survivor. It's like
No, her entire character is like slighting death now,
Yep.
basically. Like that she's friends with death now is the idea. So,
she's basically the Grim Reaper. That's what she is.
is it she's friends with death? Or is it like
No,
well,
like
it's almost like she's above death now.
she
Like
brings death.
she
Like her thing is
mocks
that
death.
yeah,
She
like she
because she
does.
says she says in the trailer or what
Yep.
she's like death has many faces. I look forward to seeing this one. Is
Yep.
like you don't say that shit if you're scared of somebody. Like she obviously has like Anakin, Luke. She has the high ground. It's fucking
But
over.
that's what I want to know is like what is that thing that she's escaping from to an extent at the start of the trailer, like because that is
I'm telling
genuine
you,
fear. What you're looking at is fear.
no, that's genuinely fear. But her face is blood covered. That's my thing.
Or, it's not blood covered. She has a wound. She's in blood covered. She has like a
Is it
wound on
on
the
her
top
right
of her
eye?
head.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
looks like above her right eye she's cut. Yeah.
and she's like bleeding down her face. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing
I
as
know,
well.
but she's holding a weapon.
That is true. Yeah,
Hold on. Is
she
there
has
anything? Is there anything
it's a
on it though?
it's the Dragonstone, like the what's it called?
Oh, it's the dragon glass dagger.
Dragonglass knife. That's what she has in her hand because it's not the Valerian steel one. It's not curved.
Holy shit! Do you think that scene is her like? Hold up, wait, my food's here.
Go ahead, go
Hold up,
get
wait,
it.
wait, wait. I have a thought about that. Hold up, hold up.
Alright. I am rewatching the trailer right now. See a Dragonglass knife. We see Beric, Tormund, and one of the other people from the Night's Watch, King's Landing. There is a lot going on in this trailer. Holy shit. It's gonna be a while to unpack. And
Okay.
alright, you're back.
Yes.
I just kept talking as I watched the trailer.
Okay, so
As a way to, like, fill up time. Yep.
that scene. Now that I think about it, she's bloodied.
Yep.
Looks like she's been in a fight.
Yep.
Obviously, there's no blood on that blade.
No.
So, someone tells me that she fought one of the like Army of the Dead,
And
or
they didn't die.
or a
Too.
White Walker. Like who knows? In Winterfell, because that looks like Winterfell. Those halls.
Yeah.
Like at the beginning of the fight, like they're not expecting it, and Arya's just like roaming around, and all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, and then she's like sprinting to tell them probably.
Oh, you think it's probably like the entire army's like out there waiting for the
No,
battle
yeah,
to
and they
start,
have no idea.
that there's a flank coming through from like inside Winterfell or something.
That's
like
my
that.
prediction for that.
Do you think, and this is just something that's on my mind, do you think that it could possibly be that he's raised people from the crypt that are dead?
Holy fuck!
And that's what she was down there, and that's like the fear in her eyes and everything like that is like the possibility of seeing a family member come back to life but
Holy
dead.
fuck! I didn't even think about that.
Like that
What, dude? Wait,
like
wait, wait,
that
wait, wait,
that's
wait, 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 wait.
yeah.
Hold up, hold up,
Go,
hold up, hold up.
go ahead.
It looks like there's based on like pixels and the lighting when I try to
Yeah.
pause it because I'm a
Yeah.
fucking nerd. It like low key looks like there's something chasing her.
Yeah. I'm thinking because
I'm thinking it's
sure
the army of the
it's
dead that's chasing her right there. There's oh my god, in between in
I,
between
I'm yeah.
7 and 8 seconds, right before she turns the corner,
No,
it looks like there's a little head there.
I am literally looking at the exact same scene that you're looking at
Oh, oh my fucking god, dude.
because I don't think this is like upper levels
Oh
of Winterfell.
no,
I think
something's definitely chasing her.
this is like crypt, like she's coming out of the crypt or something like that. That's what I think it
Oh no,
is.
oh it's there. No, I see it. Confirmed. It's actually there. I can see it.
At like exactly 8 seconds, you
Yeah,
can kind
yep.
of see the.
I see it. I
Do you see
see
what
it.
I'm talking
I'm
about?
sending you this snapshot right now. I can actually see it. Oh my god.
Like that's my entire thing. Where I think like someone got raised from the dead
That's
inside
exactly what
Winterfell,
happened, bro.
and that's the fear in her face is the fact that that's something that she wasn't expecting, and that's why maybe there's no like blood on her dragon glasses, like
Oh
that
my
she
god.
couldn't
No, no, no,
follow
yeah, yeah.
through.
No,
And
no.
I
So she's definitely fighting an army of the dead.
yeah
Army of the dead person. That we know now.
yeah
Right? She that was obvious because she's bloodied. There's no blood on the thing, but she's obviously been in a fight. Now we know.
hmm
Now we know there's something chasing her.
hmm
It looks like she's coming out of the crypt because there are no windows anywhere in the
I am
hallways.
putting my
Um,
money down
I'm putting
that
my money down that one raises, she fights it, and then all of a sudden everybody else starts popping up and starts chasing her, and they don't know that they're all outside, and
yeah.
she runs up being chased from one of them by the crypt, and they're like, "Oh
But
shit."
here's the thing: I don't think it's as simple as a regular dead person that
No,
she.
it's not. No,
I think
it's
it's
definitely
Ned.
her family members.
I think it's Ned.
It couldn't be Ned.
Dude, that here's the thing, like, and this is like the
It could.
writers.
They didn't give Ned's body back.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
Yeah, they did. That's the entire thing. That's like the peace offering that they bring, which is just like we're gonna
This
bring
was
Ned's
all
body.
right. So the thing that's chasing her looks like it has a head, but something tells me that what she fights is her dad.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like I'm thinking like she tr- she comes across
This
like
thing,
that
this
risen.
thing that's
Yeah,
chasing her, it looks like it has an arm and like arms, legs, head, like full sprint chasing her.
yeah.
Oh my god.
No, that's my okay. I'm gonna do a quick run through, right? And let me know what you disagree with and stuff like that. But I'm thinking fights a dead family member,
Mm-hmm.
runs away from it, realizing that like she can't go through or follow through with the killing of that thing, and she's like trying to raise awareness of the fact that like the people in the crypts are rising. I think the small shot of Varys looking to the left and hearing something can either be someone rising because they're hiding out in the crypts, or that's just the army of the
It looks
dead,
like they're
and
in
he
the
can hear.
dungeons though, doesn't it?
Mm, is it the dungeons? Because I kind of see like
I
the
don't know. Hold
dungeons
on.
wouldn't
Let
have
me.
like a person's statue in the back.
Where are they? But he's with all the women and children.
Yeah,
No. Okay. Right. So he's hiding with them. I think that's just him hearing what's like.
what's happening outside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's happening outside? Either
Uh
that or say they go to a dungeon or whatever
yep.
because that might arguably be the safest place.
Yep.
You could be hearing somebody like rising, like a dead body from the other side of like in another cell or something.
Yep.
Like that could be it. Something like that.
Like you can clearly see that they've kind of manipulated and the chasing away thing. Like that it's a black spot. So that's digital manipulation.
Dude,
That's why
I can tell with the pixels though. Because the lighting, the like you can tell with the shadows that
exactly
like
like that makes a
it
difference.
hits it right. Oh my god. Yep. Yep. Yep.
And
You can see like a little hand and shit too. like pumping away like
I,
the little
I'm reading this
skeletons
on
do.
I'm reading this on Twitter, and literally no one is suggesting Ned. Like a lot of people are suggesting like, oh, it's Ghost or like other people like that, but like no one is suggesting a straight up like family member or like a legit like yeah. No, that's literally what I'm thinking. Like that's what's on my mind. I think she fought Ned, couldn't go through with the killing because that's what started the
But
transition.
Ned
It's like
isn't chasing her. That's the thing. I think she
no no.
does do it.
I you think she killed
I
Ned and
think
that's
yeah, I think she has to. I think
hmm,
that's the thing. She has to do it. Cuz remember, she's the one that saw him get beheaded.
yeah.
So like
And that's what started her
she
transition into who she is right now.
that's why she has to kill him. The thing chasing her is not Ned.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with that.
So
I
then
don't think
what
it's Ned.
else would be chasing her out of the crypt? Like Ned, like if she doesn't kill Ned and something's chasing her out of the like directly behind her chasing out of the crypt that's not Ned, how would she be alive? You see what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Um. You know what?
Unless they manipulated the shit out of that.
No,
And
I think that they manipulated the shit out of it. Like, there's a genuine black
no,
spot as to where
I
it's
mean
supposed to be.
I don't know cuz I see an arm pumping, right? It looks like it has a head, bro. It looks like it has a head and it's doing that like sideways action that the skeletons do when they run.
Ho 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 ho! Wow. Okay. Undead Rickon.
Oh shit. It's short enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh shit.
It's
That
Undead
would
Rickon.
oh my god. Ah! It's short enough, dude. It could be. It's
It's
like
not
her
like
height.
someone tall chasing her. It literally
No,
looks like
it
no,
literally
dude. It's
it's her
Rickon.
size.
It's Rickon.
It's
I
her
want you.
size, bro.
All right, I need you to click on the link that I just sent you,
Oh my god. No
and
way.
it's high levels of brightness. It's high levels of saturation, so you can kind of make out
Yo, what the fuck?
it's Rickon, right?
Uh well,
Just
okay, wait.
look at the thing run. It's a small, skinny thing that's running after her.
Oh wait. Here we go. Well, I mean it's a skeleton, so it's a video, that's why, okay.
Yeah,
Alright. Why would it play? Okay, here you go. Come on.
I'm putting my money down. I think it's Rickon.
I don't know. There's not enough there for me to be like, oh, it's Rickon, but it definitely
All
could
right,
be.
thank me later for this. It's an uncompressed version of the clip.
What the fuck?
Dude, this is what I love about like our free folk and things like that. They go insane.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of how I feel about this, though. What though? What does that? What? So what though?
Just click on it. Like the last second is a zoom
I
in.
I did, but so what? What does that mean?
It's like it's not a grown up. It's like a teenager. That's what that person looks like.
Rickon was younger than Arya, no?
Rickon
Or-
was younger than Arya, but Rickon was also as tall as what's his name? Who's the Ramsey?
yeah, but Ramsay was short. Although that is true.
Yeah, but Arya's like tiny.
Dude, I don't know.
We're
Hold on,
spending
wait,
way too much time on this.
let me watch the real thing. Hold on.
All right, go
Let
ahead.
me watch the real one back. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to unsee something chasing her now.
No, it's definitely there's 100% something chasing her, and there's no lie, like, or there's nothing like it's literally it. And to anyone that's like listening
Oh,
to this, watch the trailer as we're talking about this.
yeah, please like go back. Okay, wait. There's another scene
Hmm.
actually at 17 seconds where she's rounding a corner
Yeah,
and you can see something chasing her. Like there's a distinctive figure that she's running away from.
Oh yeah, no, that's I am that's what the clip is, like like highly brightened up thing that I sent you.
Is it?
Yeah, that's the exact same one. You can see it from
Oh.
the face.
Well, no, because the other one is like right. The other one is at 18 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Now the brightened one from Streamable that I sent you is the
Yeah,
17.
no, that's at 18. There's another one before where you can just see like the silhouette of him rounding the corner.
Yep. I see what you're talking about. Just like someone coming around the corner
Yeah,
as she's running. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. I think it's
I
Undead
don't know if
Rickon that
that's
she's running
I
from.
don't know if that's Rickon though, dude.
It's Rickon decayed. Don't forget that. He's not going to be a skeletal structure. He's just going to be decaying.
Fuck.
So, and that's
No,
what's
no,
making the
I
big
know.
difference too. All right, moving on to the next part about it.
Jesus Christ.
We just spent like 10 minutes talking about this. We get a glimpse of the army from Essos. I forgot what it's called. What's the Golden Army?
Yeah, it's the Golden Army.
I don't even know who's leading it. Like, have they
No, I
specific?
couldn't figure out who that was either.
Like, it looks like Jamie, but it's not Jamie.
Yeah, it looked like
100%.
Jamie from the back, or it could have honestly been Brienne from the back, but it definitely wasn't either of them. So
Yeah, it's like some new blonde person that's like leading the Golden Army. Uh, then it leads us to, well, the good thing that is that we know that Tormund, Beric Dondarrion, and then I forgot the other guy's name, but like John's buddy from the Wall, all three of them are alive, and it looks like they're in Winterfell as well.
yeah.
Sam and
So
Bran are
so
talking.
so they got away from the wall and they
They
got away
got
from
away from
the
the Wall.
walkers.
Yeah.
So yeah.
They're back at like the first scene that we kind of get with like Cersei and the new Maester and the Mountain. They're back at where that main meeting took place. That's what it looks like the weird Coliseum kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm imagining is happening over there. We have people coming into Winterfell. That's pretty straightforward. I think probably like the first episode at some point itself.
Dude, that's first they open with them running away from the wall
Yeah,
to go tell everybody and live, obviously.
yeah.
And then next scene is probably like, oh shit, John and Daenerys are here. Like,
I think John and Danny coming into Winterfell is like probably like the 20-25 minute mark of
dude,
the
yeah,
episode.
I'm telling you, it has to happen before.
Early in the first episode,
No, it
yeah.
has to happen before they know that the wall is down.
Hmm.
Otherwise, they wouldn't be like formally marching into Winterfell. Like I said,
Yeah, no, I
like
feel you. Like,
so that scene has to be within the first 30 minutes of the season.
I think them finding out that the wall has come down and everything like that happens towards the end of the first episode, which is why the second half of the second episode is just a battle.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree.
Uh, Dragons are in, Danny and John in the crypt, so this happens before whatever happens to Arya down here.
Dude, I want to talk about these scenes with Cersei though. I'm so confused.
Let me pull up to it again. I'm just kind
There's
of going
one.
through the.
It's at 37 seconds. She has that look on her face, like she just said something like maniacal and like would only appeal to herself. Because her maester's looking at her like, "Are you fucking insane?"
Yeah, yeah. Uh,
So
I think it's the entrance of the Golden Army. I think she's looking out over the water, maybe, or something like that.
it could be because she's wearing the colors too. But
Because that's what it leads up to as well. Like it's leading up to like we see a long shot of King's Landing, right? So I thought it was the pit, but it could also just be like the side areas of the top of King's Landing where she can look over the water and the ships coming in.
from the ships,
And maybe the Maester didn't even know that the Golden Army was coming in. Maybe there's something that he knows about the
that
Golden Army
yeah, that could be it.
that he's
Actually,
just like, are you fucking crazy? You just invited the Golden Army into, our like kingdom or whatever.
yeah,
Um,
that could be it. Yeah, yeah, something like that. Um, and then yeah, so then there's the kiss between Grey Worm and Melisandre. Both of them are gonna die.
yeah, I'm not gonna be surprised by that.
And then the
Uh,
next scene, it looks like is either Jamie or Jorah chopping through somebody. I want to go
uh,
with Jorah.
chopping through somebody.
Yeah,
Wait, what are you at right now?
like 1 minute.
No, that's Jamie chopping through somebody.
Is it Jamie?
No, it's Jorah chopping through somebody and then Jamie screaming.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That-
It was Jorah or Jamie chopping through someone, but I thought it was Jorah.
And I think that the tears thing coming right after Jamie is the fact that Jamie died at the end of the second episode, and we get to or not even at the end. Like
Who's
we get
behind Jamie?
Let's take a look.
I've been trying to figure that out.
I don't think it's someone important. I think it's just someone else fighting at Winterfell.
You sure?
Yeah. That doesn't look like anyone important. Like maybe Podrick, but like the person looks way too young to be Podrick.
Shit. No, it could be
Yeah,
Podrick. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, like that person looks like a child.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Podrick.
We got Cersei with the wine glass crying, or right after crying.
Okay, so they're in the Great Hall.
Yeah.
She's sitting there. It looks like it's nighttime. It's definitely hella dark outside.
I don't think the Great Hall scene is. Yeah, no, they're two different scenes.
No, yes, I know they're two different scenes.
Yeah.
I thought that they weren't for a while.
No,
but they're definitely not.
Because it's empty Great Hall, with her on the throne.
Wait, there's two people. Hold on, the two people that are in front of the throne.
Yeah.
Are facing the throne.
I don't know who the person on the right is, but I think the person in the middle, right opposite Cersei, is the leader of the Golden Army.
Could be. Oh, I know who the one on the right is. It's fucking Balon.
Oh yeah, Greyjoy. That's it. No, that makes sense. Then we have the mountain on the left.
Then you have the mountain on the left. Yeah. Then you have the Maester on the right.
Yeah.
And then the two of her guard.
Like exactly, like the King's Guard now draped in black.
All right. Yeah. So that's that.
Then we obviously have.
Then you have Cersei. She's definitely been crying. Like, look at her eyes.
Yeah, no, it's glassed over and everything like that. It's like a post-emotional reaction.
No, yeah, this. Yeah, you can see her jaw quivering too.
Yeah. She's like trying to hide it, like say something smart or something like that. Like, I'm thinking like she's maybe like, oh, he deserved it, or I don't know what it is. Like, it's like she's trying to play like a two-faced thing that she always does.
Yeah. So that is when she hears that Jamie dies.
Yep. I think that's either end of second episode or start of third, and I think that is the last clip in terms of chronology that we're seeing.
Yeah, I agree with that. Which is kind of fucked to think about, honestly.
What?
That one little thing is like the furthest we're gonna see it in the trailers.
Yo, I'm completely fine with it. Like, just
no, I know I'm definitely fine, but it's just really funny that like chronologically that scene is probably the last.
Because what do you call it?
Not the one that they end on, not the one that's in the beginning, not anything.
Yep.
Like it's just really funny.
That's my thought process on what's happening.
I agree with you. I'm trying to figure out what the dragons are when they're flying over shit.
I think that's them just like about to make their entrance into.
Is there anybody on them though?
No, there's no one on them. Not in the clip, at least.
No, yeah, there's nobody riding them in the clip.
Because this forest that we're kind of looking at, right?
Oh no, that is them coming in. That's them approaching Winterfell, and then the scene before of the army walking in or whatever. I don't know if that happened before. Yeah, before. That's gonna be congruent with Sansa, and then this with Arya looking at the dragons. Everybody else is gonna be like, "Holy shit, they're fucking dragons!" And Arya's gonna be like, "Oh, I know what this is."
Yeah. I legit think that's happening. The Grey Worm shot is them preparing for the Battle of Winterfell. That's him.
Dude, he looks so angry. He's like, "Fuck."
Oh, he's really mad about it, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's a combination of like anger and then fear as well.
To an extent.
Yeah. Because like they say that the Unsullied never feel fear.
They just get angry.
They just get angry, and I think that's what's happening. Is like he is so afraid that he's showing rage as a way to like.
Yeah, and that I also thought like that clip was kind of nuts because he never shows any emotion ever.
Exactly.
And then you have him. He's like snarling when he puts on that helmet, like ready to fucking kill someone. right there. Like if
Yep.
looks could kill, you'd be dead 2 seconds in. Like,
We obviously have the shot of like
and then you have the hound.
John
You have
looking
John at the tree.
at the tree, the wailing tree or whatever.
Oh
The hound
yeah,
shot is I love that shot
I
because
know, but
it's the
why
burnt
is it
it's
there?
I think it's the burnt part of his face with
Well, next to
fire
the
right next to
fire.
him.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Like that's why they did that, but why did they include that in there?
I have no idea.
Like,
I have no idea what it actually does in terms of
and then
storyline. Like it's
there's
we
yeah.
have way too little information. It looks like something's burning in the back, right? But that's about all we have. Then we have the scene of Jamie talking to someone, probably in Winterfell, from the looks of it. Like it's a very barren kind of,
Does
you
it
know.
though?
Yeah, look at the windows and everything behind. Like that looks very Winterfell-esque.
I don't know.
I think it's Winterfell. Even if you look at the people that are behind him, right?
Actually, yeah, no, because he's gonna
That,
get there and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" And then he's gonna be
yeah,
like,
it's like you're
"Yeah,
a Lannister, and then he's like, "I've come to fight for you guys" or something like that, or
yeah."
whatever.
Um,
Um,
then they walk up
I
to the dragons. Okay,
no,
uh,
it's not a walk up to the dragons. Then we have the what do you call it?
what the
John
fuck is it
running with
then?
the spear.
Yeah, but what's he running at?
I'm gonna guess that's Battle of Winterfell.
Probably.
Uh,
Then they're like
Horses, and
running.
then the
They're
walk up to
running
the
to the gate
dragons.
and bracing the gate,
Yep.
and they walk up
Then
to
we
the
have the walk up to the
dragons.
dragons. Yeah.
Okay, who's that with the spear? Because I thought it was Yara.
I don't think that's Yara. I
The
think
shit's
that's
spinning around
wait. What
right after
moment?
Sansa's face.
Give me a quick second. Pulling up to it. We got Sansa's face.
Oh, is that Arya?
That is Arya. That's Arya. Yeah, I
Oh,
just paused that at 126. That's Arya with the spear.
okay.
I think
And
that's
then the
Arya
next scene was
fighting people
Arya.
in the
Yeah.
Battle of Winterfell. Yeah, I think that's
Yep.
on the inside.
Yep. Okay.
Uh,
I thought it
then
was
we
Yara, but I haven't been. I didn't watch it the first time on my PC. I was watching it on my phone, so I
yeah.
couldn't really tell. I was like, oh,
No, that's 100% Arya. Then we have face shots of
Dany and Tyrion.
Dany and Tyrion, and then obviously the final thing of everyone just gearing up and looking
And then you
the
have
Night King.
Brienne, Pod, Jorah, and then
The Night King's horse.
Death on a pale white horse.
Yeah, that is the entire trailer.
Bro.
We just how okay, I gotta take a look at this. How long did we
How
just
long did we
analyze
spend
it?
talking about Arya getting chased out the fucking crypt, dude? How long?
I genuinely have no idea, but you remember how we were just gonna be like, this is gonna be like a 15-minute episode or something like that?
Psych.
It's about to hit 50 minutes.
What
We're
the
at
fuck?
48 minutes of us just talking about the trailer.
Yeah, I've been itching to talk about this trailer, dude. I wasn't kidding.
No, there's so much in this trailer. It's like it's the first official thing that we got, and it's also because the fucking show's coming out in a month,
Yeah.
like a month and a week.
Oh, dude, just the shot of Winterfell with the horse is just
It's gonna be 6 movies. That's what we're getting for season 8.
pretty much.
6 90-minute movies, like 6 animated like movies or something like that. I don't know.
Everyone, the top comment: everyone dies, no one wins. George Martin laughs himself to sleep every night.
I think the for me the best thing was like when we were trying to find out who was running behind Arya, and I found that Reddit thread. Like the top answer was just like, looks like an undead asshole to me, and it's like, yeah, no shit, but like who? But I
Will
don't know.
Bronn get his castle?
Yo, that would be a pretty dope end. It's just like everything's been kind of like wiped out or whatever, and then Bronn's just an Essos with like a castle. That's just all he has. He's the last remaining person. Because he has escaped. Has he escaped death? He's escaped death a few times as well.
Who?
Bronn?
Yeah.
Bronn's escaped death a
Bro,
few times.
escaping death, dude. He saved Jamie from running into the dragon like a dingus. He almost got fucking flamed himself. Like,
Yeah, he nearly got flamed when he was on the what's that thing called? The spear shooter thing. The spear
yeah,
crossbow.
yeah, the big ass ballista that they had.
That's what I mean. Yeah, the ballista that they had.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's all.
There's
I
another
literally
Oh wait. Season 8, Jamie defeats all the White Walkers single-handedly with his
you find out his gold hand is actually like the main weapon against them.
no. No,
What?
I would be so mad if that happened.
It's like the Wicked Witch of the West kind of thing. Like the water defeats the witch, gold defeats even more than dragon glass. Gold is the thing that defeats the White
Dude, I'm
Walkers.
just I wanna know how they plan on like because they can't just like build a fire around Winterfell because they just walk through it.
Well, the
Like
White
how do you
Walkers can
hold
not
Winterfell?
sorry. The Whites can walk through it, not the Walkers.
No,
Do you know what I'm saying?
the
The Walkers
walkers.
burn.
No, the walkers. Do you not remember when they were with the three-eyed raven and they built the like ring of fire around to protect them, and the walkers just were like "fuck you" and walked straight through it, but their whites couldn't, and they were going around it.
Okay. I'm confusing what's called a White and what's called a Walker. Then
No,
is a Walker just like
I don't know.
the
I don't
all right
know. I
the
always just say
grunts
white walkers and then
the
whatever.
shitty grunts burn when there's
Yeah,
fire.
yeah, correct.
The people that can like actually use
Are
weapons
just the
and
white
shit.
walkers.
Yeah, the main
Yeah,
like I classify it as like that. Like the husks that are there are the whites, and then like the actual walkers are like the walkers.
yeah,
And the walkers can go through fire easily. The whites just burn. And I think
yes,
that's what they're trying to do is like they're just gonna put like fire near them and stuff like that. They have dragon glass weapons. They have Valerian steel for like maybe 3 or 4 of the people
yeah.
that are
Like,
fighting.
well, Arya has the dagger.
Arya has the
John,
dagger.
John has his sword.
Yeah. Jamie has a sword made out of Valerian
No,
steel.
is it Jamie's or Brienne's?
Both of them, because
Both of them.
ice got melted into 2 swords. One
Okay,
got given
so
to Jamie and one to
Ghostkeeper and
Brienne.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So they have 4 Valyrian steel things that we know of right now.
Tyrion still has his Valerian steel dagger, possibly.
Does right? So that's 5.
And I'm trying to think.
Definitely 4, possibly 5.
Yeah.
And then all the dragon glass that they were able to come up with.
All of the dragon glass weapons that they were able to salvage. So like obviously a lot of the frontline people, because like Jorah has a dragon glass dagger or something like that. Grey Worm might have
I'm pretty sure everybody gets hooked up with some dragon glass daggers. Like,
exactly. Like I think that's what's gonna happen is like the dragon glass is gonna be their main source of fighting. I would love to kind of just see all of the Unsullied have dragon glass spears as opposed to like regular spears. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they're like the tip of the spear is like dragon glass or something like that.
yeah, no,
That
for
would just
sure.
be really cool.
No, that's definitely what it is. Like,
You think that's what they did? Yeah.
probably because they were like forging all new weapons, and you see Gendry forging it, and he's important because he's the one who's going to be forging the dragon glass into weapons, and like
Yep.
that's why he's important. So
What I'm looking forward to is like if I want to see Gendry's weapon. I want to see
yeah,
what
dude, I want to see him make a hammer out of dragon
exactly.
glass.
I want to see the dragon glass warhammer, dude. That's what I'm excited. If that's a thing, like a spike tipped warhammer, and
Oh my, oh dude.
the spike up top is the dragon glass, so he can actually use the warhammer's like weight, but at the same time just use the dragon glass that's there as well.
That would be
That would
sick.
be that would be badass, and like they need to kind of pay like some sort
Either
of
that or he just makes himself an axe that has the tip that's also dragon glass and then a blade of dragon glass. That I could see.
true, but like like his entire thing is like he follows his father, right? His father
Yeah,
had
he
a
loves no,
gigantic
no, he
warhammer.
loves the hammer. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I really want to see a really cool warhammer kind of thing. I'm excited to like take a look at what their dragon glass
No,
weapons are,
that's probably gonna be for sure.
and
And then yeah.
yeah,
What
that's about it. Like I think someone might have a flail. I'm trying to remember. Someone
Yo,
might have.
wait. Think about it.
Yeah.
The only person with oh no, actually I take that back. Never mind. I forgot that thought. Forget that thought.
Okay. What were you gonna say? The only person with like some kind of Valyrian steel, or
Yeah, well I was gonna be like the only like 2 people with Valyrian steel who would survive, but then
yeah,
that's just not true.
yeah, because I 100% remember that Tywin melted down ice and made 2 swords out of it because like ice was this
No,
massive
I remember
sword.
that too. No, I remember that too.
Yeah. So Jamie and Brienne, 2 Valyrian steel dagger. John's Valyrian steel as long claw,
Yeah.
and then a bunch of dragon glass related things. Uh, yeah, I think that about sums up like all of the weapons that they're gonna be using against. Oh, and obviously like 2 goddamn huge dragons.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they have a dragon of their own, which that fight scene is gonna be holy shit.
Dude, that's gonna be like some like
Oh, oh God. Oh, I'm just thinking about it. Oh,
that's gonna be straight up
like literally, it's a song of fire
it's
and ice. That is the whole fucking like. That is pinnacle right there.
a fire dragon or 2 fire dragons going up against an undead dragon for is gonna be some anime shit. That's what's gonna happen. Like
Well, yeah, but see, the thing is, right, is if they lose a dragon in the process, they're fucked. like,
yeah, like if
like they're
they
so fucked.
and that's it's gonna look awesome, but at the same time, like none of the battles are gonna matter when like fucking dragon fights are going on because we have not seen anything on that proportion yet.
Yeah, no. You'll have the dragons like fighting overhead, and then they'll pan to the bottom. You'll be like, "No, go the fuck back to the dragons!" Like, we don't want to see this shit go to the dragons.
Although I would love it
Dude,
if they kind of
imagine,
did. Okay, oh,
imagine you have like Danny and John riding them at the Night King, and they're just like, oh,
no, that's
they're
that's
both
gonna happen.
riding it.
I think that's gonna be part of the final battle.
Oh no, I know, I can't wait.
That's literally what's in my mind is like Danny and John riding the 2 dragons. I'm
Okay,
gonna
but
get
if that's the final battle, then
yeah.
that implies that they're gonna survive the Battle of Winterfell, the 2
I
dragons.
think I think both of them are gonna survive the Battle of Winterfell. It's impossible for them to actually do anything in the final battle if they don't have any dragons. If
No,
it's three,
so they have at least 1 dragon, right? But if Cersei does end up siding with them, say,
yeah,
or even if she doesn't, and they like kill her and basically assimilate, they have
hmm
the ballista. They have a means to take down a dragon. So
not gonna make a huge difference because it's an undead dragon.
yeah, but I'm sure they could figure out how to make it like a dragon glass
Dragon
fucking
glass tip
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I think it's still gonna be
Because
like
then it's
don't
just one
forget.
shot. Then it's just a one shot kill, and the thing bursts into a million pieces. Like
Yeah, but also don't forget about the fact that like when the ballista was used with Danny riding the dragon, she had 1 dragon and they barely could do anything about it. If there's 3 undead dragons, that
I'm not
ballista
saying
shit is
3. I was thinking like 2, and then they like get it down to 1-on-1, and then it's like a But no, I mean you're probably right. I was just being devil's advocate and being like, well, what if they get
nah,
one? Like, what if they get one? You don't know.
like they can make all of the ballistas that they want. 3 undead dragons, like
But what if? But what if? Hear me out, right? What
yeah,
if?
yeah.
What if they just all fire them at the same time? Oh, mind blown.
The dragons just fly in a different direction. What? Like it's not gonna make
Well,
a big difference.
I didn't think about that.
You know they fly, right? Like
Imagine somebody tries to pitch that, and there's like, they can fly, right?
oh man. No,
Uh,
I don't think if the final battle is like we're gonna use our fucking ballistas to take down the dead army, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, no, I'm tuning out. This is bullshit.
no, it's not gonna happen. I'm just, yeah.
Um, I I am hyped though. I think the dragon's gonna make it out alive. I think Danny and John are gonna make it out alive, and I think they're gonna be involved somehow in the final battle. The Yeah, I think the combination, like I think it's gonna require the 2 of them on their 2 dragons fighting off against the Night King riding his dragon. Like, it's got to be like that. It can't be like a one-on-one thing because you've built up a villain over like 8 years. You can't have him be like, oh, Dragon Rider versus Dragon Rider kind of thing. It's got to be like a handicap match kind of thing, 2v1 or something like that. That's it. That's my entire thing. I think I've run out of shit to say. We're at the hour-long mark. You want to call it, or do you have anything else to add?
Hmm. I'm reading the Reddit comments,
Yeah.
and one of them that got like a bunch of up posts was like the way it moves looks like Arya actually. It's probably a nightmare where she's afraid of how dark she's become since she's become a faceless man.
Nah, that sounds like bullshit.
No,
That's some
I'm like,
bullshit dream
what are you
sequence thing,
on,
and
bro?
yeah,
Nothing's gonna be a dream at this point.
like there are no dream sequences except for the only thing that we're gonna see that's not gonna happen in the physical realm is gonna be whatever Bran does. That's it.
All right, and there's another one that said like, is it possible she's purposely leading whatever's chasing her to a specific destination? Like,
She's
no,
afraid
she's
though.
afraid as
She
fuck, dude.
she
Like,
is
no.
terrified in a way that like she's not been terrified before. For me, the best part is like 10 hours ago. It's like I brightened a still of Arya, and I think I know what's chasing her, and it's just a Photoshop JPEG of Robert Baratheon, like just screaming. Uh,
Someone said they thought it looked like Reek, but I don't think it's Theon.
he's still alive.
Yeah. Yeah, wait, what are they
Um,
how are they gonna tie in that? Like what happens to Yara?
I think that's gonna be their that's gonna be their like water based battle. Like I think when they push back to whatever the what's the place where they go to that's near Winterfell that has a port. I forgot. Like it's like white something or something like that.
Oh fuck. What is that place called?
I'm opening up a
Oh, White
map of
Harbor?
West
Isn't it just White
White
Harbor?
Harbor. Yeah,
Yeah.
White Harbor. Yeah, I think that's it. Because that's where they're going on the ship, anyways. I think that's where we see Yara and Theon come by with like a fleet of some kind or something like that, or a few ships. Like that's how they're gonna escape from the Battle of Winterfell. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm gonna go with. I think that's how they escape from the Battle of Winterfell. Is they escape through Yara and Theon coming with like a few ships to help out some of the main characters and whoever's left behind that didn't
Could
get
be.
killed.
Could be.
And then I think I would genuinely would not be surprised if like the final battle takes place not in the north, but maybe somewhere in the south or something like that, or maybe in the center of uh, Westeros. It would just really suck if like okay, someone's just like taking what's it called or digging snow outside, or not digging, shoveling snow, and it sounded like someone was doing that right outside my apartment.
Dude, some of these comments are actually kind of funny because people are like, "Oh, it's the fucking Night King, obviously." I'm like, no.
Chasing her inside of that's such a bad
Yeah,
idea.
they're like, "Oh, it's fucking Euron." Like, no, it's fucking not. Like,
That's Rickon. It's literally gonna
it's
be Rickon.
probably Rickon. Someone, someone was like, "Oh, it's Ned." I'm like, I almost wanted to comment, "Yo, but it has a head."
Dude, I can't find like a proper like detailed map of Westeros, and this is gonna be the last thing that we talk about. Is like I just want where I think the last battle is gonna take place is so
Dragonstone.
I don't think it's gonna be Dragonstone.
Where then?
Because okay, we got White Harbor over here. It takes us to Greywater Watch, the Twins. Um,
Map of Westeros and Essos.
though I think okay, I think this would actually be kind of like nice to do it. The place which was last destroyed and like absolutely obliterated by dragons is where the dragons finally fight. So that's Harrenhal,
That could be
because
actually.
that's where like they kind of say that thing like that it's just death. It's like Chernobyl, but in Westeros.
Yeah,
I think that would be a pretty cool
yeah,
place to have a final fight. Like it's
yeah. But
surrounded by.
then, yeah, but that's for draft. But then, like, how can everybody else fight in Harrenhal?
Well, you have rivers and everything like that nearby. It's also pretty close to King's Landing. If they fight on the mountains, like in the Vale or something like that, it's not going to make any sense. They can't fight in the Iron Islands. they can't fight in Greywater Watch or something like that. Like it's just kind of useless over there. So I think they could take the White Harbor into the Vale, and then Harrenhal is where the final battle takes place, or it takes place in King's Landing. Like it could literally take place over
I
there.
could see it happening in King's Landing, honestly.
Like that's what I would say is a go-to. But it's also a pretty obvious choice. Yeah, that's about it. I don't see it going farther south than that. Like I don't think it's gonna hit, the like Dorne or the Dornish marshes or anything like that.
No, but that would be mad funny if they just retreat to SS and we're like, "Yo, come at us! Like, you gotta cross the narrow sea now, bitch."
Like the final battle just takes place in Pentos or something like that.
That would be so anticlimactic. Honestly, I think Harrenhal is probably a good bet.
Oh, I didn't even know that there's like a place called Ibn, which is just like the random North Island.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah.
All right, well,
The wall stretched everywhere around the mainland except there.
yeah,
I mean, because obviously it's not.
because it's in the middle of nowhere. That's why.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know if anybody was ever like there.
I mean, it probably got charted because like there were people like traveling the Shivering Sea or something like.
Well, I mean, yeah, like, but like,
Or they could go all the way to the south under the Jade Sea where there's just like a forest. Like that's where the final battle takes place.
dude, I don't know
Westeros is
where
just
they
left to
even run
burn.
to. Like,
No, I
honestly,
think
like, I would not be surprised if they were
final
just like,
battle is in King's Landing. Yep.
they're just like, fuck Westeros, like,
Just fuck Westeros, go back
just
to
fuck
Essos or something
Westeros.
like.
Yeah, like, let them have it.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
know.
we gave it one good shot, but seems like 1,000 years too long at this point.
That's just the end.
That's just the end.
I
Nobody
think
wins. Nobody wins. They just pick a side.
it's like, all right, we're just gonna go to. Yep, it's just gonna be the Dothraki Sea, or we're just gonna all go live in Lazar or the Red Waste or something like that.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll just be
Uh,
Dothraki people.
yeah, that's it. Like that's it. All right, I'm gonna call it here.
All right.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening to us just randomly talk about bullshit. Have fun, everyone.